All right, we're at Willow Springs today in a Porsche 997 GT3, and we have come to test the new Carbon Revolution CR9 wheel. Full one-piece carbon wheel. We hear it saves 42 pounds of unsprung weight in the car, translates to better acceleration, better stopping, better turning. Because of logistics, I'm driving the carbon fiber wheels first, and then I'm going to drive the aluminum wheels afterwards. So let's put the suspension in sport. Let's put the traction control in sport. Let's see what we've got here. Now it is a Porsche, so it should be extremely responsive anyway. And steering feels really light. I've got Pilot Sport Cup tires on, so plenty of grip. Love the 997 GT3, phenomenal car. Lots of grip as we head into turn 3. Brake feels a little mushy. It's clear this thing has been tracked all morning before I got here. Ride's good. Yeah, the brake pedal definitely a little mushy. This car does not have ceramics on it, and that's okay. The steering feels very, very light. I'm surprised. No doubt has to do with the lack of unsprung weight on the car. 120 mile an hour. Let's go down into fourth. Sounds awesome. It's got a BBI Street Cup exhaust on it, I believe it's called. It's their base exhaust. Nice and crisp at idle, and when you wind it out, it's very race car-y. A little early there, it's okay. 911 gets sideways, just stay on the power. What's interesting is I feel like I don't have to grip the wheel as hard as I did last time I drove one of these cars. But it also feels like the back end is a little looser. A little more tail happy than last time I drove one. What will be interesting is to see what happens once I go back to the aluminum wheels that this thing came with after this. They say that these carbon wheels, because the main thing is strength with the carbon wheels, they say that they have passed all of Germany's standards based on what they use to test aluminum wheels, and that these wheels are many times stronger than those wheels for those testings, and that Germany is by far the harshest country when it comes to testing aftermarket wheels. America is not nearly as difficult on the wheels as Germany is, so if you can sell them in Germany, you can sell them everywhere. Doing the math, in terms of performance, 1 pound of unsprung weight is about the same as 2 pounds of sprung weight, but in many ways, like in cornering, the feel that's translated to the driver will be many times more than just that 2-to-1 factor. So we'll know when I get back with the stock wheels, but theoretically I should feel like this car is about 250 to 300 pounds lighter than a stock GT3. So, okay, I think I've got the feel for it, and I think what we're going to do is head into the pits, change the wheels, put the stock ones back on it. Okay, back in the GT3, nothing has been changed except the wheels. Same tires, the stock aluminum wheels are back on the car. Interesting bit of information as we roll out of here. The wheels and tires on the carbon fiber set weigh as much as just the wheels on the aluminum set. The carbon fiber wheels are 15.5 pounds at all corners. The fronts on this car are 26, and the rears are a bit over 30. We hear 32, but don't hold me to that. So I'm not sure what to expect right now. Immediately, I'm feeling heavier steering. Not hugely different, but definitely heavier. Oh, okay, the brakes do not work as well, okay. I haven't gone flat on the power yet, so we'll see what happens after this corner. The constant grip seems about the same. Power is not so much different that it's noticeable. A little understeer there. I can really feel it in the steering wheel. That's the biggest difference. The steering is noticeably heavier on the aluminum wheels. The braking distance is as well longer. Definitely want to brake earlier with the aluminum wheels. And you can really feel more weight when you turn the car in. When you turn the car in, there's like a little bit, like a quarter-second delay in between what you do with the wheel and when the car kind of settles into the corner. That's really not there with the carbon wheel. The carbon wheel a little more responsive, a little more immediate. I really like GT3s though. This thing is badass. It's not really so much about the power with this. It's about finesse, handling, feel. The shifter and the pedals and the wheel are all really set up for just for driving. No buttons for your phone. No steering wheel controls, just for driving. I like that. 3 pedals is the way to go. Kind of forgot how heavy the clutches were in these things, but you get used to them pretty quick. You have to brake and turn into the hairpin is where I'm seeing the biggest difference. Turns 8 and 9 are kind of big, not kind of, they are very big open sweepers. You don't really get it as much. Straight away, here's 90, there's 100. There's 110, there's 120, there's 130. Let's get on the brakes here. Yeah, I feel like I need a little bit more steering input, and there's a little more weight to the steering. That's really what you're feeling here. Now, I'm not exaggerating. It's not a night and day difference. It's not like it's a completely different car. You know, it's still there. The feel is still there. It's just that much more responsive, and I really like that. Thaddeus, the cameraman, says his butt dyno says it feels a little slower from the passenger seat. I can see that. I mean, there's quite a bit less rotating mass with the carbon wheels. And, you know, that's saving energy. That energy is getting to the ground if you don't have to waste it on turning the physical wheel. But you can absolutely feel the difference. I mean, is $15,000 for a set of wheels worth, you know, that bit of feeling? Well, it's almost certainly worth time on a lap, too. And if these things are as strong as they say, and as light as they say, they certainly feel great. I'm with them. Carbon Revolution wheels, better than the stock aluminum wheels.
Is it worth 15 grand?
If you got 15 grand to spend on wheels, yes, it's worth 15 grand. If you have 15 grand to modify your whole car, should you put that into wheels? Probably not. It's fun though.